Good morning. It's April 1st. How's it going? Yes. Price of rice in Japan doubled in last year. This is a very bad situation for us, yes. The price of a 5 kilogram bag of rice in Japan more than doubled between the middle of March 2024 and the same time this year, according to the government. Between March 10 and March 16th this year, the average price of a bag of rice was 4,172 yen, about $28. That's an increase of 104% from March 2024. Very hot weather in 2023 affected rice harvest, while the big increase in international tourists to the country also had an impact, experts say, with many visitors wanting to enjoy traditional Japanese rice dishes. In response, the government said in February it would release up to 210,000 metric tons of emergency rice this spring. The government buys large amount of rice every year for use in emergencies. It's hoped that this will mean prices will decrease, with some experts predicting a decrease of a few hundred yen or a few dollars. The government said it would not usually intervene in this way, but felt it had to because people's lives were being affected by the high prices. However, data has shown that many people have not changed the way they eat despite the rising prices. According to government data, people have actually been buying more rice. The average amount of rice bought by a household with two or more people increased by 6.3% in 2024. Kyodo News said one of the reasons for this may be that people began panic buying after hearing news of price increases. Rice is also an important part of many meals in Japan, so it's very hard for many people to find something else to eat. True. Because nowadays gluten-free is a kind of trend, so people is going back to rice in Japan. So, and I prefer rice nowadays. And yesterday I asked my daughters to go get the rice because I was working at the company, but she said it's all sold out. Sold out. Jeez. What are your thoughts on the price of rice doubling in Japan in 1 year? Terrible. Terrible. Yes. Do you think the government is right to intervene? I guess so. I cannot judge. I don't know how this economy works. How have food prices changed in your country over the past year? Increasing a lot. Increasing a lot. Are there any products you've stopped buying due to price increase? Not to buy the price increase, but for the health matter, I stopped buying the breads. I mean the flour. I used to bake a lot, but I stopped it. And now shifting back to rice, but now its price is very expensive. But I don't want to go back to the breads or the gluten, yes. Are there any products to, yes. Have you ever panic bought an item because you were worried it would sell out? No. That's why I don't have the rice. For the discussion, how often do you go grocery shopping? Well, probably two times in a week. If my kids or husband can go for us, probably 3 times a week, but not every day because I have to work. I wish I can go every day. How do you try to save money when grocery shopping? We try not to do the food loss. Try to use everything we buy, yes. Well, I mean, I at least try. How has the cost of living in your country changed over the last few years? Well, because of the very low Japanese yen, it's been kind of tough, yes. Have wages kept up with the cost of living in your country? I don't think so. Some people probably yes, but not in my company, I guess. Has your government taken any steps recently to address the cost of living? I hope so. We don't feel it though. Well, it's not a depressing thing, you know. We just try. So, hi. New Year starts from today in Japan. April 1st is another starting day of the fiscal year. So, 頑張りましょう。